Pittsburgh Modular here at NAMM 2017 with Craft Music. Lots of cool stuff new we're showing. We're going to start with the whole system here. This is our Lifeforms Foundation Evo. It's our new flagship synthesizer. Quite a lot going on in this. A lot of new modules in this as well. Starting in the upper left-hand corner, it's our double Helix oscillator. This is a complex oscillator. What that means is it's really designed to be it's a dual oscillator with wave shaping, and there's also a low-pass gate in there. We have a voltage-controlled bus for CV as well. The sound you're hearing is the oscillator running through our wave shaper, and I can sweep that a little bit. And that's then going through our low-pass gate. You can hear it pinging it or plucking it. The beauty of a low-pass gate is it has a very natural, very organic sound. The response allows us to pull that in nice and tight. Or open it up and let it sort of ring out. Both oscillators have full wave shapes. Oscillator 1, you have our Pittsburgh Modular blade wave and a modulatable pulse width. All of the CV is handled in the bus matrix down here. So it's two channels, A and B. And what that lets you do is you have frequency modulation for 1 and 2, pulse width, and you just switch between the buses. Let you experiment with some sounds, route things around maybe a way you wouldn't have thought of. Get some very interesting sounds that way. The next module we're showing is our new binary filter. This filter is based on the filter in our SV1 module. It's a state variable filter. We'll flip to this now. Very smooth and creamy filter. We've added a switch to it. We have stable and unstable. So this is the stable mode. And if we flip to unstable here, you can hear it just gets nasty and gnarly. Full voltage control over the frequency and the resonance. You also have low pass, high pass, and band pass outputs. Our Lifeforms Dsr Module, again from the SV1, is a standard envelope generator, 4-stage envelope generator. We've added a long and short switch, so it'll go twice as long. A end of release trigger output to trigger another envelope or to trigger something else in your system. And then an inverted output, which is inverted and offset, so it's normal to high, and then as you hit it, it drops down to ground and then back up. We also have our Mod Tools module here, which is sort of a modulation toolbox. This module is nice because you have a ton of different modulation sources in a very small spot. You have this top section, which is a slope generator, a function generator, that gives you LFO, voltage-controlled LFO, or you have an envelope with voltage-controlled attack and release, and then you have a sustain switch that lets you do ASR, or you can do an envelope follower with it, or even other functions. So we have an analog logic mixer here as well that gives you 2 inputs, normaled, and then you have a mix out and an OR out. The OR is a logical OR, so it's going to give you positive only, the highest voltage of the 2 inputs. Noise, sample, and hold, and then you have a free running LFO with a sine wave and a square wave attached to that. All of this stuff in this system dumps into the system interface, which is our 6-channel audio interface module. Really the output of your system. The first 3 channels have panning and preamps. The nice thing, the preamps will overdrive really nicely, so you can use them to drive your system, or if you want to get a drum machine or an external line level synth into your module for processing, you can use that as well. It has a master output, a bus, and then an aux send. The headphones can listen to the master or the bus, giving you the ability to use this in a live context where you can preview sounds on the bus and then flip them to the master to go live over the PA or live into your DAW. So altogether, this is, again, the Lifeforms Foundation Evo, the flagship of the Pittsburgh Modular line. All the modules are available independently as well to add to your existing system. That's the modules we're showing here at NAMM 2017. Thanks for looking.